Welcome back to Toying Around.
We've made it.
Another week. A little delayed from our initial saying we were going to go live. We had some lighting issues, we could say.
Yeah, it's light out. We'll do this at night.
We're usually vampires.
Right. Speaking of vampires. We'll get to that in a minute. But
as always, though, I'm Baby Huey.
And I'm Mashko.
And I'm Baby Huey from Fireside Chats.
And Mashko.
From Mashko.
You guys know where I'm from.
I don't have the right Baby Huey here.
How many Baby Hueys are there?
Well, there's one here.
There's one here.
There's one in the Disney.
Everything was on the right side.
Production.
There's no beer.
That is true. Thanks, Mashko. You didn't bring the beer.
Well, we're not doing... so we're typically toy news, reviews, and brews? Or are we going to start that up as a thing?
We could do that. But anyway, let's get right into the first unboxing today.
Sweet.
So we have the Marvel Legends Ronin figure. So Ronin will be appearing in the upcoming Endgame movie.
Endgame. What's that?
We are in the Endgame now.
Avengers.
The Avengers Endgame. So we looked at the Captain America last week, and this week we got the Ronin figure.
Cool. I'm excited for this one. This is, definitely the one I wanted to see out of this particular wave. So it's awesome that we're opening it right now.
Yeah. For me personally, I wanted Ronin here, and I also wanted the Ebony Maw, so I can complete my Children of Thanos.
Yes.
So
the Dark Order? Is that it?
The Black Order. Same thing.
Fair enough.
But like every Marvel Legends figure, we got the traditional Marvel Legends box here. Got the figure displayed here in the middle. We got the Thanos Build-A-Figure logo up here. Mm-hmm. So yes, this wave again is Thanos. Mm-hmm. So we've got 2 Thanos Build-A-Figure waves in 2 years.
Yeah, about that.
Just about.
But this is going to be the one with the cool armor, not that
correct
dumbass stuff he wore in the last one.
Both sides of the box have the same image here of Ronin. And then here on the back, we've got another picture of Ronin, and then all the figures at the bottom there. Now, what slight change they've made on the Legends boxes here used to be an image of the figure. What they're now doing is they're putting the same promo art that they put on the sides, the full picture on the back here. Mm-hmm. So, little change that they've been doing. Just started this year. I believe the Captain Marvel one was the first wave they did it with.
Right. I believe so.
I think Spider-Man was the last wave they did it with.
Yes.
So, but anyway, I said normal box. Let's get this thing cracked open.
We've got tape on both sides.
Tape on both sides.
They didn't mess up at the factory.
I have pre-cut the tape.
We have a celebrity in the chat room.
Oh.
Ms. Veronica Ray is watching.
Hey, Veronica.
Welcome.
If you make sure you check Veronica out on her Twitch stream there. She's been playing some video games recently.
Veronica, can you get me one of those chairs?
The gaming chairs, they are pretty sweet. Let's get Ronin out of here. I will...
that is a nice looking figure.
Let's put Ronin here while we get the rest of the accessories out. So we can take a quick look at the Ronin.
There is a Ms. Stacy Marie watching us.
Stacy, what's going on?
We're watching Baby Huey.
She's always watching Baby Huey.
We miss you too, Veronica.
All right, so now we got that out of the way. Ronin, nice with the gold paint, looks really nice on him. Turn around to the back here, get a nice shot of all the gold on the back here.
Nice.
Nice, it's like a metallic look to it. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, that is very nice.
And then what they did with this figure, which is pretty, I don't know if it's cool or not. This is detachable. So
his
little hood here. So
do they have a folded down version?
They do not have a folded down version. So I guess they should have added a little
hinge or something.
Yeah, a little one to put it down with. But I kind of like it without the hood.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's more comic accurate, I think, without the hood. So.
Yeah, very cool. This up until a week ago, This was really the only one available. The SH Figure Arts one became available. I know that it was teased for a little bit, but up until then, I don't believe there was a readily available, well, not an Avengers Endgame accurate figure, to my knowledge. You're more the historian on these.
Well, I'll say from what we can see so far, even from the trailers, this
Isn't
this looks more accurate to
Okay.
how he appears in the movie compared to the Avengers suits.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's true. Yeah, coloring's a little bit off on those.
here we go. I'm gonna put this up in the
Yeah.
marathon. We'll go to the side camera over here. We got the Build-A-Figure piece.
And he comes with the gauntlet.
So we got the nice gauntlet over there. So that's nice there. We got the full Infinity Gauntlet there, and I wish they would have came with like an extra hand to have more of an open palm. But I mean, to me that's to have a armored up Thanos. So, and then the other accessories that he comes with are these two swords.
The
And one-
swords,
the swords, as features would call it.
or S words, as Sean Connery would call it on Jeopardy.
So we got a shorter one and a long one. So
The end of your pen. There you go.
Never mind. It's funny because last week we didn't have any type of. Never mind. Let's get back to the show.
okay, not sure where we're going. The only thing I don't like is
My positioning of the on this camera is always off.
on the actual swords here. You can see there's little on the ends here. There's supposed to be cutouts. So if you actually watch the trailer, the sword actually has these small little cutouts in between the blade there.
The bloodlets.
Is that what they're called?
I think that's what they're called. It's for the blood.
All right then. I guess the swords are a little too small to get them in there. The plastic would probably rip.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean it's small pieces of plastic. You
And
can only
then-
do so much.
the final accessory that he comes with is a throwing star hand.
This is kind of cool.
That's really cool. So we got the 3 throwing stars, and what I really like is if you turn it around.
I can't move my hand.
All right, I'll turn it around
I'm just
for you.
joking.
There you go.
I've been told don't move.
The gold inside the palm there.
Yep.
That's really impressive. Like that gold really makes everything pop.
Yeah, the paint on this is nice.
It's really cool. Like I love how they're doing these little effect pieces now. I guess they're trying to compete now with the SH Figure Arts
It's true,
and also some of the other lines. So it's pretty cool. I mean, that's for the right hand there. Let's pop this one off. Maris, want to go back to the main camera? And nope, it's the other hand.
It's your other left.
My as when we were younger playing soccer, I'd be kick with your left. I kick with my right. My dad go your other left. So you can get him in a nice, like he's throwing the stars there. Something different. I mean, the first one they tried to do was Captain America, and they had him like throwing the shield. Trying to get him to stand here. Yeah,
Davey Huey's not the best with posing.
I am good with posing. Just takes a minute.
But you get it where it's aimed at the camera so we can see it.
How about you shush?
I'll move back to the big shot while you're playing with your toy.
There we go.
They are meant to be played with.
Yeah, they're meant to be played with, Mauer.
Well, Davey's used to playing with his toy by himself.
It's more fun? No, definitely not more fun. It's fun playing with friends.
There we go.
So,
Be a poser.
be a poser. From watching some other reviews, I have seen that the Jeremy Renner Hawkeye head that comes in the Hawkeye Black Widow 2-pack, that head does fit on this Ronin figure.
Nice.
So if you get that 2-pack, you can actually have a unmasked Ronin figure.
Perfect.
So the hood, I think it's a little. I mean, I know he wears it in the movie, and it's even on the packaging here, but I believe it's a little unnecessary. The only neat part is usually when they put a hood on a figure, you can't. If you move the head inside, the hood usually stays
Right.
intact. You can't. If you turn the head, you're like looking into the mask.
It's like Batman.
Can't turn his neck. So
I can't wait for when Mezco releases it for people to go, he can't move his neck. No shit, he couldn't move it in real life either.
So having this detachable is neat to get a different pose, so you can actually have him looking the way, you know, with the hood.
Right.
But I think it's a little unnecessary. Or a fold down, hood that's been folded down would have been nice. So
Yeah, it's nice. It's unique. It's not something that we've seen from this character in a very long time. I mean, we haven't seen Hawkeye in a very long time, but this is new.
Last time we got a Ronin figure, which was the comic Ronin figure, and that was, oh god, maybe 5-6 years ago.
Historian.
So I remember looking at Toys R Us. So
Right. Yeah, they're gone, but they live on in some aspects.
That's when you realized you're wearing that shirt.
It's satire. Remember that.
Satire. But yeah,
Coming soon.
I'm glad I got this figure. I really do like it. I do know the coat part is detachable, but I heard it's a pain in the butt to take off, so I'm not even going to attempt that.
Typically.
There is a ab crunch on the figure, but because of the coat, it is hindered. But it's got all the traditional...
try. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really... but it's got all the other traditional articulation. It's got double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. So...
Cool.
I'm glad I got it.
Yeah, it's nice.
So...
A little...
Spidey.
little comparison there, but yeah, I mean, it's a legend
Yes.
through and through.
All right, I think that's about wrap it up here. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with the DC Essentials Nightwing figure.
Yep.
All right. Make sure you guys always check us out on our Facebook page at Toying Around Live. We got the Instagram page, also Toying Around Live, and then our Twitter page at Toyin Around. And we dropped the G and gave that to OG.
I wanted him to say it. That's all.
So, and then last but not least, make sure you also check out the YouTube page, Toying Around Live. And I guess that will do it. I'm Toying Around Live. I'm Baby Huey,
I'm Mashko.
and we'll be right back.